Hello everyone. In the previous video we have seen finding mean by direct method. Now we will be discussing finding mean by assumed mean method. To understand why we need to know the assumed mean method when direct method is easy, let us solve this question where the length of 50 leaves of a plant is given and we have to find the mean. Now first let us look at the class interval. Here we can see that we have 117 and here we have 118. So the class interval is not continuous. We have to make the class interval continuous. To make the class interval continuous, we have to subtract 0.5 from the lower class limit and add 0.5 to the upper class limit. So let us take the first class interval 109 and 117. So here we subtract 0.5 from the lower class limit, that is 109. So we get 108.5. Then we add 0.5 to the upper class limit. So this 117 will become 117.5. Now we similarly write all the class intervals and make them continuous. We write the frequency. Next step is to add all the frequencies and write down. Here we are given sigma f as 50. If we are not given, then we will just add all the frequencies and write sigma f. Now the next step is to find the class mark. Now class mark we know is upper class limit plus lower class limit divided by 2. So for the first class interval we will have 108.5 plus 117.5 divided by 2, which is equal to 226 divided by 2, 113. The next class limit also we similarly find by 117.5 plus 126.5 divided by 2, we get 122. The third class mark also we can find similarly by adding the upper class limit and lower class limit and dividing it by 2. Or I'll tell you another method. In the other method, we subtract the second class mark from the first class mark. So 122 minus 113 will be 9. Now this 9 we add to 122, we will get the next class mark as 131. Then to 131 if we add 9 we will get 140. So we will get the next class mark. We can find all the subsequent class marks, but we can do this only when the first two class marks we have found out correctly and we have found the difference also correctly. If we had used the direct method, then we are going to multiply xi and fi. So we will multiply 113 into 4, 122 into 6. We can see here that the values of xi is large and the frequency is also large, so finding the product is going to be tedious and time consuming. So to reduce the calculations we are going to use the assumed mean method. We cannot change the frequencies, that is the data that is given to us. So what we can do is we can subtract a fixed number from each of the xi's. For doing this, what we do is we take any of the center values of the class mark, say in this case 140. 140 is also easy to subtract from the xi's. We can use any class mark, even 167 or 158, but for making the calculation simple we should assume the center class mark. So now we find the di, which is xi minus a. So this we will get 113 minus 140 will be minus 27. Here it is minus 18, then minus 9, 0, 9, 18 and 27. If we look at this column, we can see that the number above 0 and below 0 are symmetric. So now here we have 9 and minus 9. The numbers are same but the signs are different. Here again 18 and minus 18, the signs are different but the numbers are same. So if we get numbers like these, we have not made any calculation mistake. Now the next step is to find fi di. Now for this we will multiply the frequency column with the di. So the first fi di will be minus 27 multiplied by 4, which is minus 108. We similarly find all the fi di. Then we add this column. We get the fi di as minus 135. Now let us use the formula mean equal to a plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi. Now the mean is equal to a we know as 140 and sigma fi di we found as minus 135 divided by 50. So simplifying we get the mean as equal to 137.3. So here we can see that the calculations have become simple because of using the assumed mean method than using the direct method. If you like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to understand maths concepts, you can join our one-to-one online coaching class. We have revision sessions for grade 9 and 10 maths, so you can learn and excel at your pace. For grades 9 and 10, we have chapter wise study material for maths. For grade 10, we have sample papers, both basic and standard, and past solved papers. For more details, log in to our website schoolexamprep.in or WhatsApp or call 944 994 8591. Thanks for watching.